Alright, so my motor mount was fucked, and as you can see, it got bolted to here, and there's some of the rattle. Unreal. I'm blocking the light, so it will come in from this end. I don't know. You can see, but that guy's ready to break right off, so that's pretty much useless. And I got a broken bolt down in here, right here. So I had one bolt pretty much holding this motor in. That's not good. And I'm not gonna lie, I regret taking it apart where I took it apart, because now I'm gonna have to jimmy rig this thing back together, and that's not good. And it's the wrong motor mount. I went to the wrecker, took one off, a similar car. Looked the same under the hood, like everything was the same, but then look at the size difference in that. It's insane. And then this cap doesn't even fit properly because the square goes the other way. So that's stupid. This motor mount is completely trashed. Like, completely. Oh. Mechanics, gotta love it. Alright, so I welded that guy back down. It's not the prettiest, and now I'm extracting this guy. It's coming out, I believe. Yep, definitely coming out. Also, not the prettiest. If you ever having issues with something like this one's turning pretty alright, but you can spray it with WD-40 or some sort of lubricant. This is old rusted crap. I'm surprised this is coming out as easy as it is on the first try. Of course, that shit just falls in the way. So there we go. It's like really hot, so don't touch it. I can't resist because I don't know. But yeah, so there's my lousy welds to weld this bolt down right here, and then that was peeling away. It's nothing pretty. Didn't go all the way around. I'm actually a welder, and that's some nasty ass crap. So nothing to be proud of. This car, I'm literally just letting it survive for a little bit longer, and I'll be driving my Toyota Matrix shortly. I'm working on it right now, so once that's finished, that'll be my daily, and this thing will just be a backup clunker. But I can't have the motor falling out, so as a backup clunker, it's still gotta have motor mounts, and yeah. And I'm driving it to school and back right now. So, yeah. There it is. Look at that nasty. Nasty. Look at a dude. Actually, not terrible. So, the holes are there now. And now we can install the new bracket, which is smaller, strangely enough. But so is the top plate. The top plate is right here on the one I'm gonna put in. If you compare it, oh my goodness, if you compare it to the old one, you can see the drop difference, which is wild. Completely wild. Why did they have to go re-engineer something on a vehicle that's 2 years newer? Beats me. You wanna know the biggest waste of money is engineers. Because it's the re-engineering shit that's already works half the time. Like if you're inventing something for the first time, and that's one thing, and if there's like problems with it and you gotta fix it, that's another thing. But reinventing crap that's just because you're fucking bored, or like what? Because that's so stupid. So I have to go back to the junkyard and grab this piece because it saddles in, so these bolts that come through here are gonna stick out a little longer than whereas the old one, they didn't stick out as far because of this weird design. Because this guy is way longer than that guy. The vehicles are like 2 years apart. It's stupid. Like, just make shit the same. So, there you have it. We will install it and put it back together and keep this piece of crap Ford running. It's almost at 400,000. I've done pretty much everything to it. Engine swap, transmission swap. It's lived for way too long, and it's time to retire, but still need it for a little bit, so don't want to spend money, so we got junkyard parts. Okay, there it's in. Sits in perfect. Like I said, don't know why they changed the style. There's two different styles, so if you're like buying a new one, you can see that there's two different styles, which makes it confusing when you're like, why is there two different styles when you're trying to buy it? They both work. If you're buying this new style, make sure you get the top plate. Actually, if you're buying the old style too, make sure your top plate matches, because it's a two-piece, they go together. It's important. What? Just a pain in the ass, that's all. Stupid Ford. So this is a 2006 Ford Fusion. I think they're same till 09 or something like that. I don't know. So yeah, parts are compatible, but what a pain in the ass. Stupid. So she's a junker, she's a clunker. She's lasted a few years and she's done its job. But I've put on like, I think 200,000 K on this thing, and I bought it for like 600 bucks. Safetied it. 4 months later, blew the engine, did an engine swap, drove about 120,000 on it, and then had to change the tranny, and then it's been about another 50 or 60,000 or something. So it's done its job, but not a horrible car. But in Manitoba, Canada here, I'm always doing the suspension because, I don't know, I think it's a poor design on the suspension, and our roads are just horrible, so that's definitely most of the culprit. So anyways, there's a motor mount. It should not make any more noise, because it was, I don't know if I can mimic. That guy was bouncing, and it was horrible. Yeah, it was horrible. And then never mind the bolt that was bouncing around there too. So there was some multiple rattling going on. So hopefully that helps. Oh, that wires. Oh, I see shiny. That's not good. Nothing a little electrical tape can't hide. Oh, it's shiny there too. What the frick is that? Yeah, you're getting electrical tape. Okay, anyways. Okay, yeah, so for removal, it's pretty basic. Get your coolant reservoir out of the way. All you gotta do is take off your breather hose and take out a 10 mil here and here, and then just like fold it back. I loosened these lines, AC lines, so that I could just get more wiggle room and play with everything. Just because you kind of want to make yourself as comfortable as you can doing uncomfortable shit, I guess. So, and then it's pretty simple, straightforward. I put a jack under the engine, put it on the oil pan just to hold it. Not crazy amount of pressure, but anyways. And then you, I think that was 18 mil. Those two come off. 21 mil on your big bolt. That guy comes out, and then this little top plate comes out. I have to use a pry bar to wiggle and jiggle to get it out. If everything wiggles, don't put your fingers anywhere where it might pinch. Use a pry bar. It's all good. And then you have a 15 mil bolt on the arm down there, 15 here on the side, and a 15 down there, which you can't really see. It's terrible. Terrible. There we go. Let's put a light on. There it is. There's a 15. There it is. Nothing pretty. Easy enough access, have extensions and stuff, make your life easy. Simple basic tools. You don't need fancy impacts and stuff to do it. You can do it all with your hand, wrenches and sockets and stuff. So yeah, simple enough job. Just typical mechanic crap. All right, there we go.